Alrighty, we're going to get started with the last part of the program. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the food, the drinks, the ice cream. So just to continue on with some of the thank yous, I'd like to thank Stacy Pye for the party favors on the tables. In the boxes, I want to say there are candies from all different places in the world. And also on the tables, you have some runners going along with the theme from, I want to say it's Dr. Seuss, all the places that they'll go. And in honor of the seniors and where they may be going, and so forth. So right now we're going to have the underclassmen give honor to their seniors. And so we're going to start off alphabetically again. And we have Ryan and Nia. And providing or giving their comments and thanks to the seniors. We have a group of 4. We have Jacob Yoshino, Gabby, Carter, and Kyle. So if you guys can come on up with Ryan and give your few words. Let's go, guys. Come on, come away.
Hi, I'm Jacob Yoshino. I met Ryan at strength and conditioning at Corp, and that's back when I was a scrawny kid and somehow I don't know why you're talking. And then, yeah, so I found out about Ryan because everyone called him Fat Rat. I don't know, I just didn't why, but some people they said he was like a rat. And then, so I just remember Ryan being the guy who looked like he was getting shot every time he threw the ball in the outfield. And then he fixed that, which is good. But Ryan is a very independent person. Very hard-headed and stubborn. But once you get to know him, he becomes like really laid back and relaxed with you. And I'd like to thank Brian for what he's being part of the program and really learn about the program.
My name is Carter. Bruce Dad. The first time, I actually don't remember the first time I met Ryan, but I guess he does. Yeah, it wasn't anything special, but no, not in a bad way. Love at first sight. Anyway, I think the best memory, or it's not a memory really, but I just think of Ryan as like a very aggressive and an aggressive person, and like he doesn't get very nervous or scared. But the only time I've ever seen Ryan nervous is when he drives me through the Hickam gate and he sees the armed guards, and he gets pretty scared. That's the only time I've seen him scared. But I want to thank Ryan for always pushing me to do my best, and yeah, being a great friend. Thank you.
Ryan's kind of unpredictable guy. When you first look at him, the first time I met Ryan, I talked to him. It's kind of an ass to me. It kind of grew on me, and I just let it slide. I got used to it. Yeah, I just want to thank Ryan for always pushing me to do more and more. I can do better. And I hope you do good. I hope you do good in college and have all the babes coming at you.
Hi, Gabby.
Oh,
When I first came to Impact, one of the first people I got to know was Brian. I met him in my freshman year, like first semester, in chemistry tutorial. Because we both were like practically fit in the class, and we both played baseball. So, like when I first met him, I didn't think he was a nice guy because he had a pretty big RBF. So, like he wasn't really approachable. And as we got to know him, he was actually a pretty cool guy. And we ended up skipping a lot of baseball liftings where he came coming late because we were at chemistry tutorials. You're in chemistry, making up like labs and working on their assignments because you need all the extra points you can get. Have a good time in college riding.
This is the second year I've been coming to this, and I can just feel the love going on between the players. All right, so next we have Aaron Ginoza, and for Aaron we have Brendan, Micah, Kale, and Matt.
I'm gonna try to keep it short. So the first time I met Aaron, I was thinking like, maybe this guy must be because he has an empty accent. But I was totally cool about that. Later I got to know him. He has like a 4.6 GPA. And I was like, this guy is 6.6 GPA away. We still have like a 4.0. Like if you took one like 0.6 away from mine, I probably wouldn't be able to play. I think that was pretty cool.
My name is Kelly Shino, and I remember the first time I met Aaron and we started following up. And the first thing I noticed from Aaron was his throwing style. It's one of the most unique throwing styles I've ever seen. And the good thing about Aaron though is that he improved his throwing style. It's pretty accurate now. And another thing about Aaron is his huge traps. He is very traps. And he's just a helpful guy, and he's very selfless, and he's a part of the team.
Hi, I'm Micah, and when I first met Aaron, I heard rumors that like he was gay and stuff. But he never got mad about it because he was like secure about stuff. But I always respected that he never took it hard, and then that's why everybody liked him. And also showed us younger guys that it's capable to balance getting good grades and working hard in the baseball field, because he really excelled at that. And yeah, he's a good guy.
Hi, my name is Matt. I remember the first time I met Aaron was when he got mad in the weight room and he yelled hockey puck super loud. Aaron has always been one of the hardest working guys I know, and I hope he has a lot of success at whatever college he decides to go to.
All right, that was Aaron Canoza. All right, next we have up is Zach Gushkin, and speaking a little bit about Zach is we have Shay, Cade, DJ, and JT. Take it away, guys.
Alright, so my name is DJ Nakashima, and the first time I met Zach, he was really nice to me. He was super like upbeat all the time, even when people made fun of him every day. But what I learned from this experience was that Zach can always make light of difficult situations, and he always takes us to the baseball field when he's working hard and being a leader for our team.
My name is JT. One of the first times I met Zach was doing summer legion season, and going to second base and shortstop working out, and he just helped me with my fielding mechanics, and it helped me. And he's this season he's been really helpful, helping me stay good and training, and he's also a really good captain or leader.
Thank you, Zach, for putting me under your wing. Before I was on varsity, I didn't know what I was doing. Zach has taught me a lot. When I was struggling, Zach was always there to pick me up and explain to me what I was doing wrong. He has great body language, and that's something he needs to teach me.
So I've known Zach for about 10 years now because we played baseball for a while. And as long as I can remember Zach, he's always been that funny guy that's always laughing, and that's what I love most about him. Because Zach and I are so boys, I know that as long as I know him, I'll always be able to count on him. I'll miss you next year, bro.
Alright, next we have Bronson, and we have Wyatt, Michael Cheetah, Michael, and Cameron.
So one of the main things I know about Bronson is that he always has nice haircuts. So first off, it was a barcode haircut. It was kind of like short in the back. Then I went to the full cut. And then after that, I went to the attempted side fade, side comb. Then it's now. One of the most memorable times I with Bronson was driving behind him on the freeway. He was going on a date, I think, and what happened was he was using his rear view mirror to check out his hair. You always see him fixing his hair like that. And at one point he was in the middle of the car, kind of getting a angle. And then you see his car sway to the side. And we're in the farthest lane, and he almost hit the side barrier. So yeah.
Bronson, yeah, he's a nice dude. He really inspired me to work hard and to lift weights because next year we have senior camp, and I heard that Bronson got games.
So my name is Cameron. When I first met Bronson, I thought he was kind of attached to Aaron because he's kind of just following Aaron around all the time. And then one day when I was lifting with Bronson around 8 o'clock at night, I realized he's doing one of two things: checking himself in the mirror or Snapchatting Bailey.
year I would live with him until he got his girlfriend. Well, a funny memory is that one day we were lifting at night after a game at Gomez for the regular season. I went through his phone and found all these pictures.
That's all. Okay, you can take that down now. I'm getting scared. Come on, you guys. Hey, so for all you underclassmen, okay, Wyatt's doing this, okay, so payback's a bitch next year. Okay, last we have for the ball players we have Corey Takahashi, and we have Shane, Jeff, Shion, and Jaden. Make the young kid do it first, right?
Okay, so my name's Jaden, and the first time I met Corey was my freshman year of summer. I was fielding ground balls with him at third base. Then he really helped me to like push myself and do better. But now I'm a PO, so. But he still helps me out. He's a good leader, and we're gonna miss you, Corey. Have fun in college, bro.
I'm Shion. I met Corey like 6 years ago in like a holler or something. He was my catcher. Yeah, ever since then, he's been a great teammate, funny guy. In baseball, he's always positive, which I can learn from when I pitch. Yeah, I hope you do good in college.
Okay, so Corey is a great leader of the P unit, and that's the pitchers. And I can always learn from Corey with his body language on the mound. It's really good. And he always just comes back from the big hits, and that's what I'm going to learn from Corey. He's going to be a great nurse.
Hi, my name's Jet, and I don't remember the first time I met Corey, but this year I actually got close with him. And I remember all the fun times we had in Weinberg, trying to work the VR, and asking all those guys how to use a roller coaster in there. And I was just rooting for him to hit when he was a pitcher, and then now he gets to play the field and hit, and I'm very happy for him. I wish you luck at Portland. Thank you.
Okay, and so we have two senior managers, and why don't we call both Anna and Caitlin if they say something really quick about their senior managers.
Hi, I'm Anna, and I'm talking about Jaylene. Okay, so for those of you who don't know Jaylene, she seems very quiet at first. Well, that was my first impression at least. As I got to spend more time with her and our bond got stronger, I saw the real Jaylene. She's a genuinely nice person who is always happy and a good friend I can count on. Every game, I look forward to talking to her, and I don't know what I'm going to do next year without her. Whenever I need fashion advice, I go to her and she specifically tells me what she likes. I never expected for us to get so close as we are now. I think we were meant to be lifetime friends and I'll always cherish that. Thank you for teaching me how to storekeep and moreover being a great friend to me. I'll miss talking and laughing with you and wherever you go, Jaylene. I wish the best for you. And I know whatever you do, you'll be successful at it because you're a hard worker who gives it her all. I'll truly miss you and Aisha next year. Good luck.
I first met Aisha in the track cheerleading, and it's been great getting to know her better over the past couple of months because of baseball. Aisha seemed quiet at first, just like me, but as time went on, we opened up to each other and became great friends. Aisha, thanks for always dealing with me and helping me whenever I'm lost. I'll miss scorekeeping with you next. I wish you good luck in college. I hope everything in the future will be great, and I'll miss having that fishing partner next to me.
Thank you. All right, next I'd like to call up Stephen Kato. Stephen's head of the Mid-Pacific Baseball Alumni Group, and he's going to say a few words and then present each one of the seniors with a gift. So, Stephen Kato.
Hello. So I'm a little nervous. I'm like Coach Don. I get a little nervous when I public speak. But okay. Okay. So when I was young, I was bullied, and I didn't want to play baseball. And you know, my dad forced me to play baseball over here. And basically, I didn't want to play because when I was growing up, a lot of my kids I grew up with, they said that when I started to play, they were going to beat me. So I was scared. I didn't want to play. So my dad forced me to play one more year, and he said, you know, let's play this year where you can pitch, and we'll see how you do. And if you don't like it, you can quit. So I did it, and it turned out that I was the only pitcher on our team, or the only one who could throw strikes. And so then I thought to myself, wow, now that I'm a pitcher, if those guys beat me, I can beat them. So it gave me a lot of confidence, and you know, from that point on, my parents said that I started to change. It gave me a lot of confidence. I started to stand up, right? I would stand straight up. I'd look people in the eye, and it was from that point on that I told myself that I'm a baseball player, and I was so proud of that. And after my 6th grade year, I came to Mid-Pacific in 7th grade. Back then, Mid-Pacific started at 7th grade, and I didn't know that there was a Mid-Pacific baseball program. So when they told us that we had tryouts, I was like, wow, okay, let's go try and play baseball at Mid-Pacific. So a whole bunch of my friends and I in 7th grade, we tried out for the team. And out of all of our group of friends, only 2 of us made the team. So it was me and this other guy. And guess who our coach was during that 7th grade year? No, Coach Craig. It's Coach Craig. Yeah, so Coach Craig was one of the 2 coaches. The other coach was Steve Wheeler. And those were our 2 coaches. And you know, of those 2 7th graders, I'm the more sentimental one. The other one was a little bit more tough. So that's why I'm here tonight. But so when I came in 7th grade, I was very fortunate because that's right when the program was starting to take off. So the baseball field you guys see today, it was all pretty much like I mean, they had the fence, but it was open field. There was no dugouts. We had no bleachers. There was actually a concrete bleacher underneath the trees along the first base line, but there was no dugouts, no bat house. The field was sloped. There was cracks in the outfield. The only nice thing that we had was the infield, of which Coach Dunn would make the players take care of. He didn't care about the outfielders. He only cared about the infielders. That's why the infield was so nice. But
after my 8th grade year, going into my 8th grade year, they built the dugouts. Going into my freshman year, the varsity won their first title. My sophomore year, I was able to make the varsity team. We won our second title. And then my junior year, we won our third. My senior year, we made it to states, but unfortunately we lost. But each year, yeah, things kind of developed. And so after my senior year, that's when they started the Field of Dreams program, and that's what made the field kind of what it looks like today. So the field is level, you guys have the bathhouse, and all these other amenities. And basically, yeah, so I was able to see all of that. So, you know, despite all the titles and stuff, I don't want you guys to think that, you know, the success of a season is just whether or not you make it to states or whether you win the state title. You know, when you look at everyone here today, especially tonight, to me, this is the success of the program. You know, you boys, you guys have a bond together, you guys work hard together, and that's huge, okay? Along with that, you guys have a special bond with your coaches, and you know, that will carry on with you for life. If you look around you too, you have your parents here with you, and you know, to have your support of your parents to be here, you know, it's a lot of sacrifice, so you know, I want you guys to know that this is a huge success. And with a lot of the things that you guys learned from the program, if you guys apply that to your life, you guys will be successful as well. You may think to yourself, like, how is learning to hit a curveball, or how is fielding a ground ball, how will that translate to success in your life? But it's the process. The process of learning how to do all these things will help you succeed. Like all the dedication, hard work, preparation, you know, the mental toughness, that will get you through your struggles, whether through college, through life problems, marriage, but yeah, everything you learn here, it will carry on. Okay? So I'm here tonight as a product of baseball. I'm a product of Mid-Pacific Institute, but I'm also a product of the Mid-Pacific Institute baseball program. So, you know, tonight we're gonna we're gonna present the 5 senior boys with a shirt. And when each one of you guys graduate, I hope to do the same thing for each one of you. But let's see. When people ask me about the program, the first thing I always think about is the guys I played with, as well as the guys who came through the program with me. So like some of your coaches, like Coach Brad Toura, I played with, also Todd Jimbo. I didn't play with him, but my brother did. And that's another thing that's to me is special. My brother and I were really close, and that bond got even stronger when he graduated from the program. So one of my lifelong dreams was to play baseball with my brother. And upon graduating from college and when he graduated from high school, we got to play a lot of leagues together. And you know, there's nothing like it playing with your brother. And he would always bat me off. I'll bat either second or third. He would be on second base and he would say, "Come on, Steven, drive me in." And you know, as an older brother, I mean, you feel a ton of pressure. So you know, to me, that's so special. As the game would go on, he'd be on second base again, and he would go, "Come on, drive me in. Don't leave me out here again." And you know, that's the kind of bond that we have. And you know, later in the game, if he's on second base again, he would say, "Boy, I wish I had a twin brother so that I could drive myself in." But that's the kind of bond that you have. Okay, but okay. So I'm here on behalf of the Mid-Pacific, the MDI Baseball Alumni Club, and this was started a few years ago, about 10 years ago, just a bunch of guys getting together, wanting to spend time with each other, and we said, you know, if we bring it to the field, we can see Coach Dunn, we can collect some money, and we can be a fundraiser for the baseball program. But one of the things that I really wanted to do was I wanted the younger guys to meet the older guys. So one of the guys that I really wanted you guys to meet and see is Kevin Takahashi. Kevin Takahashi, when he was a senior, I was a sophomore. So he was our one of our leaders. His class had really good leaders, but Kevin to me was a little bit more developmental from myself. He would take the time to talk to me. He would talk to some of the other sophomores. He was kind of like the father for the sophomore class. He was the one to make sure that we didn't fall out of line and to make sure that we're comfortable with everything that was going on. So this is Kevin, class of '91. guys who kind of epitomizes what this program is about, as far as like leadership, talent, not so much looks. Just an all-around guy. So Kevin will be the one handing out the shirts. So this is what the shirts look like. And I was told that the 5 seniors wear larges. Okay, that's gonna change when you guys go to college. Just probably extra large. So when he had, well, we had green, but then when he had black for in large. So we're gonna call up the boys. So I guess is it Bronson, Zach, Aaron, Ryan, and Corey. You guys can come up. So one last thing. Okay, so upon graduation, these seniors will be a part of our brotherhood. It's just like a fraternity. I mean, we all went through the same program. We know how hard it is and how special it is. And you know, everyone here tonight, I mean, this is like our family. Okay? And you boys, we're like brothers. So if this is our family and we're brothers, guess who our father is? Coach Tan. Our mother is Mrs. Muramaru, and you know, like for her to let Coach Dunn come and do all the things that he does for the program, you know, it's very special. So if you guys ever see her at the field, please thank her because she doesn't get to see this guy too often. Yeah, so thank you very much. Also, you know, we have 2 other teachers here too, Mrs. Kondo and Mrs. Ikero. I still remember a lot of things you guys taught me. So in 7th grade. I am lovable and capable. So to me that helped me develop as far as confidence and stuff. Mrs. Ikeda taught me creativity, and to me that helped me problem solve. So everything you guys learned here in the Pacific, you'll carry on, okay? And the last thing I wanted to share is the parents. You know, there's a lot of choices where you could have sent your children to, and thank you very much for sending them to the Pacific. You know, and there's a lot of sacrifices, so I'm very appreciative that you guys would choose Mid-Pacific. And I just want you to know that you know, the money and the time that you guys invest to send your children here is going to be very well spent. So thank you guys very much. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. And so coming into this part of the program, I think we're going to have a slideshow. So, is it ready? Okay, so